What you're about to hear, it will shock you. This is not for the, weak-hearted. Still on justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. What you're about to hear will open your eyes, open your mind into a different realm so that you can look around you if there is any of such happening for you to take caution. Do not forget, the RIP of Mohbad by now should have taught you some lessons. You should have learned from the RIP of Mohbad. Friends that you call my close acquaintance, those that you call, oh, my close friend, oh, that person that you embrace, oh, she's my girlfriend, she's my boyfriend, oh, she's my, all of this, by now you should have learned a lot from the RIP of Mohbad. Like I said, we are going to delve into a different realm. And this realm will connect certain dots together so that you can now realize how Wunmi was used to perfect and why certain people were quick to offer money. Mohbad was a threat to certain people who were in the same industry. They are in the same industry. It was a threat to certain people. Now, there is a saying in Nigeria, day your day, meaning stay in your lane. But there are people who do not want to stay in their lane. They want to make sure that there is no lane available for any other person. They want to make sure that that lane that they are on is the only lane that is available, and they will decide who should step into it. There is a pattern in Nigeria now. There is a system in Nigeria now among this music artists in Nigeria. Before you are allowed, once you begin to shine, they'll begin to come across to you, introduce you to certain society. Join us, we'll protect you. These are the big boys. This person is in, that person is in. The day you refuse and you say no, you will not be able to perform in Nigeria. They will disrupt your crowd. If they cannot get at you directly, they will disrupt your crowd. Once your crowd is disrupted 2-3 times, people will be afraid to come to your show. That's one. When you go abroad to perform, maybe in Europe, they have their minions here and there. Because of the security over there, they might not really disrupt your show per se, but you will be, threatened here and there. Probably when you're going into your hotel, certain people will come around you. They will do all because they want to have a shutdown system. I want you to listen to this so that you can understand where we are going to. Justice for Mohbad and nothing more. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Let's get right into it.
The industry now saw that, okay, if these people now have access to Mohbad, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. If these people now have access to Mohbad, the new generation will actually follow Mohbad's trend in a sense that, number one, Davido has been reigning for how many decades? 2 decades. Naira Marley, 1.5. Olamide, let me say 1.9 decade now. Now, let us calculate it. When it gets to Mohbad's season, all the old new generation, because Mohbad have access to everything, it can be accessible. All the new generation will access him and they will go to him. Remember, I interviewed one musician here on my Twitter. The guy said, for me to locate Davido, it took me 2 years for me to see Davido for 1 day, and he actually rubbished my music. In Otombe, Mohbad did not look down on anybody. Even one more teacher, everybody, they like him. He collaborated with everybody. At the end of the day, they saw this guy will have access to all the old new artists. At the end of the day, nobody will come to their studio to record. It will be now Mohbad. And Mohbad has actually promised them. He said, if I get my hand on what's in Naira Marley for me, I will open a big studio. Jealousy, which is true. If this guy should get his hand on that money, To open big studio, all the oncoming artists, Ile Mohbad wo mama lo láti lọ record. That is what is happening to Kizz Daniel right now. He's actually dealing with them, with the industry. It's frustrating them. So they actually look at Mohbad's future. In the next 10 years, Mohbad will be at the head of them. Mama control industry by himself. So it's better let us bring this guy down. That's why I said many things look at Mohbad. They actually surrender. This different thing. Liam is involved. Many things involved. So this guy has actually death. Like I said, I always bring Tupac into the Mohbad's matter. They have been looking at Tupac since 1994. They didn't get Tupac in 1994. They didn't get him in 1995. They actually get him in 1996. Look at the people that Snoop Dogg was involved. Snoop Dogg 100% is going to jail. Snoop Dogg was actually master planner before it goes to PDD. Somebody that has gone to jail before, and it all help where was Tupac that is making sure own campaign for your victory. Now, Otuwa Joju Bobonye, and to help where Owa Joju, he pick you from the ground. Now, Ojoju Bobonye, Snoop Dogg was actually the master planner how they will catch Tupac. Because when they call Snoop Dogg on that day, that, oh yeah, we're going to Miami now, he actually said, no, I'm not going. Oh no, Snoop Dogg actually confessed that he was actually drinking on that day when he heard that Tupac died, not knowing that he's the master planner of the game. You see what I'm trying to say? A lot of people that are involved in Mohbad, those ordinary people we are seeing CY, we are seeing Darosha, is beyond them. I want to go because they're actually telling them now this is where Falano, when I watched Falano this thing, I went to back video. Falano said, if I'm walking, for instance, and somebody came and said, rescue me, and I'm doing my duty, do you think I would neglect that my client? That's my client. If I thought I would still fight for him. So in this case, I'm doing my job. You see where that man hang himself. So look at those people that it's not one, it's not two, it's not three, it's not four, it's not five. There's a lot group of people because of record label, because of the industry. They actually saw that Tupac is coming. And remember, because Tupac did not have the idea to open his own studio, he's actually have his own plan, but don't know about his studio. He want to be the king. He want to have records label. He has actually told Suge Knight, told everybody. But unfortunately, they have to take him on the way. That's why the hip-hop is just silent to this level they are today. Because Tupac is the next level, like Mohbad. Mohbad has actually tried to change the Afrobeat, the surface. He's trying to change the surface, which is actually trying to change it. Get level here. But for him to open the studio, that is how they just took him out of the way. Many things that killed Tupac, many things that Mohbad today, it's not just only one person. It's not Liam. It's not Visa. It's beyond that Visa. It's beyond Liam. So Liam is just fortunate. Wofi care Mohbad ni. Darosha, he actually know how to get Mohbad. So all these things, they've planned everything and they bury Mohbad just like that. At the end of the day, do you think the pressure that the Nigerian youth took to come outside on the 22nd of September, that was the shock that gave Nigerian that, this thing can turn to Ensaso. So what can you do to suppress Nigerian? What can you do? It's okay, to suppress Nigerian, go and exhume that body. When you exhume that body, they will know we are working. They didn't know. The autopsy have not done. 100%, I'm telling you. They just kept Mohbad in one place. They are just manipulating the system just to see how we will get to that. You understand? The agitation we have towards Mohbad. They thought it's a joke that by now we will solve the issue. But they have not done the autopsy. But are trying to organize the system to put the coroner inquest. All this is just to see the character and the behavior that towards Mohbad, and we are like a lion. So that's why everything they are confused. The police has to quickly come and say it's the nurse. They give him injection. Did you actually Mohbad? Analyze in Kotoche Mohbad. Fuwani fake news. We actually believe you people because this is exactly the script that CY wrote to you. And the nurse told us that we see why has to change our own statement. You should see where all this thing is coming. Cover up from all the way. Mohbad is not just ordinary person. And to Wandi Mohbad has actually paid a lot of huge money. Oh, sorrow. But Ashiri Matu.
Sense yoke that these guys are creating. Destroying music industry, destroying movies industry, destroying everything. What is this nonsense? There should be some better ways to solve conflict. People can have quarrel, people can have problem. There should be some better ways. We're talking about having making Africa the best of the best. But you guys each other, and you want our country to become the best, and you're running to Europe to go and enjoy in Europe. If that is how they were doing in Europe, well, you have a space in Europe there. Eh? You guys get to Europe now, you are begging, you're living like slave in Europe. Your own homes, it's like rag. It's like rag. Naira Marley, you will be dragged though. You will be dragged all of honor. That Mohbad said, if anything happened to me, who Naira Marley? That's why we are holding you right now. You just don't feel like because we're not talking about you, we are relaxed. The wave will just come back again. You will run. Naira Marley is under bill right now, right? The wave will just come from nowhere. As well you go run. If now maybe the next that you want to kill, better come now. So that I will tell people too, if anything happened to me, Naira Marley. Let me see any one of you speak there. Say you are Malians. Oh, them I'm a show funny. And you're more common. Wumi has problem already there. First, I said Wumi neglected her husband in a critical medical condition without a quick medical response. Okay, that is first count one. That count alone, they will treat it differently. Count two, Wumi conspire with those who assaulted her husband by not reporting them to the police. So the question is, did Wumi report the nurse to the police? No. Did Wumi report Prime Boy who assaulted Mohbad to the police? No. Did they even report even all those guys who were assaulting your husband even before to the police? No. You agree with whatever they were doing. Thirdly, Wumi conspire in the mishandling of his husband by not reporting those who mishandle his husband there to the police. Those who announce your dead body. Mohbad is dead. Mohbad report them to the police? No. You allow them. For you to even allow them, you connive. It has already happened. They have humiliated your husband in front of you. They have humiliated him. Mohbad in front of you. Okay, you like it. Secondly, the hospital told you guys, take the body to the morgue. You guys, again, you mishandled the body. Take the body home to go and embalm. Taking the body home is another mishandling. Now that's another count. Now embalming all of you in that house. They will ask, how many of you know about the embalmment? And any amount of you that know, there's a count, a different count. If mishandling is 10 years, look at how they are adding 10 years plus the embalming. Those who embalm, if you are part of it, if that is 17 years plus, they are doing count on any little thing. Do you understand? And same Falana was part of this prosecuting council of the Adedoyin case. When Adedoyin killed Timothy Adegoke. Let's bad. If Mohbad was my brother, you think I will not? You think I will not disturb? I will not quench everybody. You guys are very lucky. You are even as things stands like this, we go rough. We go rough and on. Now, Papa, we go rough things. Just the guy went to show, you went to sing. You guys use your cars to block his car. That is, they know what they did there. That's kind of assassinate there. They know what they did there. Okay, this guy has ended the show. It was about going home. Why did you guys block his car? Why did you block his car? Why? That's my question. Why? Why did you block his car? Maybe at the middle of this year, another campaign just to make them understand something. That next time you guys will never try this again. Okay? We will not wait until justice. We will make sure that we come again very strongly. Like you see, the thing was coming down. We'll have to bring it up again so that they will understand what they did. That is the only way we can speak volume. Okay? As this case is dying down now, from nowhere, let's just bring it back again. Let's bring it back again. Let's begin to bring all those videos, all those old videos. Let's begin to post it. That is crazy citizens. It show that we are crazy. Nigba, we no go gree for anybody this year. We no go gree. Okay? Our government is telling us that we should not talk about we no go gree, that word is a bad word, that they ban it. Oga, we no gree. Nigba. There is nowhere in the Nigerian constitution where it says you must not say you no go gree. We no go gree. No, the right. No, don't rub off us of our right. Now me get my mouth, I no go gree. Simple, I no go gree. Who is police? Is police making law? When police is coming out saying that people should not talk about, people should not say I no go gree. What do you mean? These police they don't respect us as citizens, I swear. Imagine police will be telling us how to speak. Imagine police, a law enforcement agency, is telling us, do your job now. You are not a lawmaker. So please don't tell us, I don't know when they put that into.
Still on justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. And justice and justice and justice over and over again. That is all that we will be focused. That is what we'll be talking about. It is good that people are beginning to see out of the box. People at the beginning were narrow-minded, but now people are broad-minded, and I'm beginning to see precision in analysis, precision in observation, which is what we want. This is to educate our society. This is to make us smarter, sharper, a better person. Gone are those days that people will be hoodwinked. Thank God for social media. Thank God for the power of it. Thank God for the positivity that people got out of it. Just imagine if there was no social media. I'm very sure that the cry for justice for Mohbad would have been silenced long time ago. But social media has given us opportunity to bring updates, to break news, to expose, to leak. Just imagine if there was no social media. Now, we are seeing some of the reasons behind the RIP of Mohbad and the mystery surrounding it till today. Those that are involved in it are not yet ready to confess. They are not yet ready to tell us why, what prompted this. Was it only about Wunmi covering up, hiding the pregnancy and the child that came out of it? What exactly is it? Is it only about DNA, request for DNA? Is that the only thing that resulted into a fight, an attack, and eventually Mohbad met with his demise? What about those that quickly came up with 2 million naira, 4 million? Were they just showing empathy? Did they just want to help? Or there are more tied to it? Is there something else attached to it? What exactly is this all about? You heard from our guest. He pointed to envy in the industry. There are those who believe that you should join them, and once you do, they will be able to control, they will be able to manipulate you. They will tell you what they want you to do, what you can do, and what you cannot do. But if you refuse to be part of their group, society, cult, cartel, then they will make it difficult for you. And even when you become part of them, they want to tell you what path you can cross and where you cannot cross. They want to give you limits. And if you say, no, I should be free to express myself, I should be able to do what I need to do, then you become a target, you become their enemy. Because they need you to be controlled. They need you to stay in that spot that they want you to stay in. Is there more attached to the RIP of Mohbad? You heard from the gentleman. You heard from our guest. You heard from the gentleman. You heard all that he said. We will not leave any stone unturned. We will make sure that we assess everything, even those things that prove not to be accessible. We will. That's what we said. We are going deeper into this. You know, the RIP of Mohbad was about to wake up something, in Lagos particularly. It was about to wake up the NSARS. That is because Those that came out for the NSAS are not yet, they are not done. They are not done. And if care is not taken, this year, 2024, there will be a reawakening of the same. It was about to become answers. Now I know that there are certain criminals, never do well, never do good, who have no other option than to steal. They have nothing else in life. They could have used the justice for Mohbad. They wanted to use the justice for Mohbad to create some kind of and so that they can steal, loot, and commit atrocities. Yeah, we know that there are people like, in fact, during the instance, we saw people who did this. We saw people who, out of ignorance, said government. And when I use the word government, people do not understand. Yes, government is the one managing it. Government is the one that probably came up with the idea, or the people created a need for it. I'll give you an example. Look at the forensic laboratory that Mohbad would have gotten his results from. The toxicology, the autopsy report, and all of that. It was set ablaze during the NSAS. They set it ablaze. It cost a lot of money. And that money did not come from the pocket of your government, the governor. No. It came from you, your tax, your sweat. So when you destroy your sweat, protesting against the government, you're your own. Don't forget that these people have taken care of themselves. They've taken care of themselves. Many of them have foreign citizenship. The ones that do not have foreign citizenship, they've already provided for themselves and their children. You are the one. That is what the governor of Lagos State said. We had to send this to the US for us to get results, because what we wanted was to have a unit, a laboratory, standard, and it has been set up. So this is a lesson that when you are protesting, when you are requesting, do it in the ambit of the law, do it with focus, do it with precision, do it with the right mind, do it with reflection, not jumping on the street and acting crazy. Hurting yourself, thinking that you are hurting the government. You don't hurt the government by setting government facilities ablaze. You are setting facilities that was built on your back. It was built on your back, not on the government. Government do nothing. They just sit and administrate. That's what they do. They administer. So it's your money. They just decide where the money needs to go to. How does it become the problem of, let's say, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, the governor? Well, how does it become his headache if the laboratory that your money built got burnt? It's not his problem. It will be difficult for injury or some form of attack to come to him or his children. So we need to educate ourselves about this. So back to this Kizz Daniel of a thing. You heard the example you gave. You said Kizz Daniel is actually showing some of these organized criminals who call themselves music artists. If you don't belong, if you don't join, you cannot succeed, you cannot make it. If you do, we will break your show. We know. That kind of thing. And they come to your show. Maybe you're in the club, you're done performing. Some guys will come to you and say, Oga say make you drop something. You'll be like, who'd be Oga? After I finish, but we say, I don't know. They say, it's the Don Lord of Lekki. It's the Don Lord of Ikeja. It's the Don Lord of this. It's the Don Lord of Abia. It's the Don Lord of Anambra. It's the Don Lord. So you have to now pay like rent. You have to pay like tax or your due. So pay your due, Baba. Pay your due. Just imagine these things. Just imagine. So, according to him, they felt that Mohbad was a threat. Mohbad was carrying certain people, along with him, even though he's an upcoming. But they knew that soon this guy will shine and become bigger. And if he is to get the money that he wanted, could even be a threat to his record label. Something like that. And they felt like this guy is of no use. Let him be wasted. And the Delilah that was positioned felt like, why can't I use one stone to kill two birds? This guy has found out that this baby does not belong to him, and he's also a threat. Whatever. They had issues, they had a fight. Two people went into a room, one person came out. So sad, isn't it? So bad. I don't know what you think about this one. I don't know what you think about it because it is becoming serious. People are doing analysis, people are breaking into the depth of the RIP of Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad equals DNA also. DNA. Umi, DNA. If you do not want to make DNA happen, it's okay. Just make sure that you do not in any way claim that that little baby is Mohbad's son. And also, do not request for Mohbad's revenue. Do not request for money. Do not try to get Mohbad's money. The one that you are spending already to fight Mohbad, to fight Mohbad's father, to fight everything around Mohbad, you will vomit it. You will pay. You will pay for it dearly. You will pay all that you have swallowed, all that you have done. You are going to pay. There is no way out of it. It is the truth. It is the reality. You will pay. There is no way out. There is no way out. Not at all. Like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. See you in the next update.